Welcome to this edition of Burn Tech University presented by Breckwell. In today's video, we'll show you how to properly replace the igniter in your Big E SP1000 pellet stove. The tools needed for today's project are a 3/8 inch socket driver, a number 2 Phillips screwdriver, and a 1/8 inch Allen wrench. Before starting our project, first make sure your stove is completely cool and then remove the power cord from the back of your stove. Using your number 2 Phillips screwdriver, loosen the 3 screws securing the back of the stove. Once these screws are loose, you can easily lift the back of the stove up and away from the stove, being sure to set it aside from your work area. Locate the 2 wire leads leading from the igniter module and unplug them from the wiring harness. Now, using your nut driver, remove the 2 bolts that hold the igniter module in place. Once the bolts are removed, the igniter module and igniter housing will easily slide free from the stove. Then, using your Allen wrench, loosen the set screw on the back of the igniter module. This will allow the igniter module to slide free from the housing. Now, take your new igniter module and insert it into the igniter housing. Leave approximately 1/4 inch from the end of the housing to the tip of the igniter module. Then, tighten your set screw back up to hold the igniter in place. Then, just like you removed it from the stove, insert the igniter housing and the igniter module back into its proper hole in the back side of the stove. Then, replace the 2 bolts and tighten securely with your nut driver. Once secure, be sure to reconnect the 2 wire leads from the igniter back to the wiring harness. Now, to put the stove back together, simply set the back of the stove over the screws and slide it down into the slot. Then, using your number 2 Phillips screwdriver, secure the back to the stove. Now that you successfully completed your repair and replaced the back of the stove, be sure to plug your stove back in and check for proper operation. Thank you for watching this edition of Burn Tech University. Should you have any further questions, please visit our website at www.breckwell.com or contact our customer service toll-free at 1-866-606-8444. Thank you for watching Burn Tech University.